Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Hussam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just going to go pick my size. And then after that, I'm going to choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back, so I'm just going to get it as it is. I'm going to click add to cart, view cart. And this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout, you fill in all your information. And then after that, coupon code Hussam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to talk about Liverpool Football Club and Liverpool Football Club purely. You get me? No rival opinions, nothing crazy, just Liverpool fans speaking about Liverpool. So today, look at this chat. You guys are toxic already. Fabrizio's a fraud, guys. Let us calm down. We haven't even started. We haven't even unpacked anything. But anyway, obviously Jerry and Fozi are joining us on this Monday. Big appreciate Fozi and Jerry for being here. So you know this is going to be an unbelievable. Paz, you're an Arsenal fan, brother. What are we doing here? What's going on in this what's happening in this community today? You get me?
Christmas period.
Apakabar Tarmizi. Hope you're good, brother. Anyway, regardless, let's start by speaking about the Wolves game. And then we'll ease our way to speak about the transfers. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. There's already 200 people in here. We haven't even started speaking about the football yet. So please hit the like button, subscribe, and keep getting stuck in the chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. Anywho, I'm going to go to Fozi first. What's your analysis / thoughts on the Wolves game?
Rubbish. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys lies, innit? I thought that game was one of there's no tactics with this team. I've accepted it for what it is. But at least, you know, when you got a team at the bottom, do something, innit? Do something like that that's gonna be at least showing the fan base and everybody else like we're you know gonna win this game comfortably. But it's the same thing every time, man. We go like a goal up or 2 goals up, and then you know we get a goal back eventually, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, and especially you know with Wolverhampton. If you guys see the game, they had a few opportunities, and they should have scored at least 1 or 2. Guys, I'm being realistic. It's not a joke anymore. You know when I talk about Arne Slot, there's nothing there, guys. That's what is it? 6 games. What did we actually dominate in those 6 games? Nothing. Like it's not getting any better. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for the moment like this guy leaves now. Like I can't see anything good that's happening at this football club as long as he's here. Because the players don't even like look like they're even up for games anymore. You know what I mean? We're scoring goals, okay, great, but other than that, there's nothing exciting about this football club. It doesn't look like we're improving. It doesn't look like we're gonna you know beat teams that we're supposed to beat. Okay, we want to run, but how long is that gonna last? It's the same as like in the beginning of the season when we was like 2 goals up and the team's pegging back, and then we win in the last minute. It's just the same shit every week, guys. I'm just getting fed up watching Liverpool. I can't even analyze games to watch it back because it's so boring to watch. You know what I mean? I was just yawning the whole. I was doing a watch and I was yawning the whole.
Never
game.
watching that Wolves game ever again. Back.
Nah, you can't watch that back, man.
Never.
But yeah, with Arne Slot, guys.
You couldn't pay me enough to watch that shit again.
Yeah, it's done. It's done with Arne Slot, guys. I got to be real, man. It's just a matter of time before you know he gets the sack. Hopefully, you know, because I can't watch this anymore. I'm being serious. Okay, great. You know, 6 games run or 7 games run, whatever it is. But other than that, there's nothing exciting about this football club. You can't lie to yourself. That's the worst part of it. You can't. I used to just come in here, trying to like cheer up everybody, you know, and all that stuff. I ain't lying to myself anymore. Like seriously, listen, I watched Liverpool far too long to think like things are gonna get better. Nah, I'm done, man.
Guys, go ahead. Are you just as depressed as Fozi? Is that?
I'm happy with the win, happy with the 3 points, but I still have the same gripes. Style of play is non-existent, attacking patterns non-existent, set piece defending the worst in the league, if I'm not mistaken, statistically and with using the eye test. It's just, I mean, Verts has looked really good recently. Ekatike is continuing his good form. Kirk I think has had a massive improvement over the last month or so, and I think that should be spoken about because we got on too many, wasn't playing very well. But yeah, man, Frimpong, good assist and good going forward. Still feel he's a little bit light defensively, if I'm going to be honest. Like, can get out-muscled quite easily. There are positives there, but there's also a lot of negatives at the moment. And I feel as though we're in the top 4 because Chelsea are kind of fumbling at the moment as opposed to us being good. And I don't know if we do any better. Like, I still think the best we finish this season is 3rd. I don't think we get close to Man City or Arsenal at this stage in the season. And to be the case in January is demoralising. Plus, I also don't know if we go into the transfer market, boys. I know we'll speak about that later, but I don't know. We're at a pendulum at the moment, and it's either going to go much better in the second half or it could potentially go much worse in the second half of the season.
Yeah, I mean, just got to echo what these guys have said. I think Ekatike for me is the one shining light in the team. That guy is not even form now. He's just a bad boy player. It's as simple as that. He's just a bad boy. Not even in terms of like the goals and the assists, but the way in which he plays. It's the one person on the pitch. You're like, oh, I paid to go watch him. The rest of them, like, including even Vert, I know like Verts has been much better, and that first half was really, really good from him. But it's still not enough for me. I need to see a bit more arrogance about him on the pitch. Although there has been an improvement, I think with Kirkes, there's definitely been an improvement. I still think he's not good enough for Liverpool, but there has been a massive improvement. And if he was like that from the beginning of the season, we wouldn't really be critiquing him like that. I don't think he's of the level yet. Can he improve? Sure. Apart from that, though, I mean, that second half, again, I'm gonna be honest. I turned it off and just started watching 24. I'm being honest.
24 is crazy.
Yeah, 24.
I know you've watched it already. I watched it already, and I'm restarting it. I've restarted it on season 3 now, and I was like, "Why am I haven't got time to waste." I was like, I don't have time like this usually. I need to just get back on this season. So I just turned it off, and I was like, "Let's see what's gonna happen." I turned it back on last couple of minutes, and like I'm seeing Andre and Gomez just popping our midfield about. And I'm like, I swear these are the midfielders Liverpool have been linked with. I swear, I thought he was injured. And I was just like, you know what? And I carried on watching, and then Gakpo got the ball, and then he kind of just done his usual thing where he just shot. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just the same old thing I've been critiquing. There was nothing really to speak about. So
when is it gonna end, Robbie?
Yeah, it was literally yeah, man. It's it just suggests to me that, do you know what I mean? I don't know, there will be no changes. And the word to Tupac is, I see no changes. There's no changes at all. I don't think there are going to be any changes. I think to kind of agree with Cal on this one, I mean, we'll speak about it. The transfer window, a lot of window shopping. So
it was going to change even with transfers. There's nothing going to change, man.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. At this point, if you had 11 more Ekatikes on the pitch, it would change because the players just play with a certain bit of arrogance. But you're right. I mean, the window itself, it's too late. I said it to Sam already. It's too late. It's over. We're out of hospice. It's just a matter of time. Whether it's now, whether it's at the end of the season, I just don't think this is sustainable. It just isn't.
This is a manager that's panicking, Jay. You know what I mean? That's what it is. He's in panic mode. That's why he's playing this formation. You know what I mean? He's not playing this formation because he's confident. It's because he knows he's under pressure. So he's playing against his principles. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. There's nothing changing. This is what you see is what you're gonna get till the end of the season as long as he's here. Let's be realistic, because he's not in a position like he's got power to stay on for longer. It's just a matter of time. I'm looking at us. There's no pattern. There's no. Sometimes I look at us and I think to myself, do you know what teams you're playing? Like, you're playing the bottom half of the table, and they're dominating you. You know what I mean? And that's the saddest thing about it. And it's never. And I'm looking.
Fozi, what's the saddest thing? Like
huh?
when the saddest thing is when I watch Liverpool games, and I want to like analyze the game. Sometimes I'm like, am I exaggerating here? Like, are we actually this bad? And then I listen to fellow Liverpool fans, and I'm like, I'm definitely not exaggerating, because it's not just me noticing this. Like, it's not just me noticing this. There's no way, like, bro, it's just so, like, that first half, for a period of 5 to 10 minutes, we turned it up, and we ended up scoring 2 goals. But the rest of the game, we were really so lethargic and boring, to be honest with you. And yes, in the last 10 minutes, I was worried that Wolverhampton Wanderers were going to score the second goal. I was worried. This is true. I was worried that Wolverhampton Wanderers was going to score the second goal at Anfield. And this goes back to the conversation I had with JJ like 4 days ago. I'm like, okay, so we can't create anything in the final third. We can't defend either, and we can't control games. I spoke about this on Saturday with the guys as well. Shout out to everyone who was there on the Saturday show. I'm like, okay, so we go 2-0 up. Why are the team confused on what to do at 2-0 up? Like, why is it like, Mike Dass's theory is it has to go 2-1. Like, it has to at this, as soon as you go 2-0 up, like, it has to go 2-1, because we have this like inability to control games. And there's something that I just don't understand. I just don't understand Slot's stubbornness from this perspective, which is like, okay, your version of control is let's pass the ball around. But Habibi, we don't have the players for this.
Nope.
We legitimately don't have the. Guess what? JJ brought this up a month ago. We don't even have the forwards for this. Forget midfield.
No,
we don't even have the forwards to like hold up the ball. So I'm looking at this team right now, and I'm going to be completely honest with the chat, and this might be something that annoys you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. If you want to control games, forget just McAllister. You've got to sell McAllister and sell Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
And sell Gravenberg. The only one that you can keep to control possession is Curtis Jones, in my opinion. Because now, what essentially you're going to have to buy is you're going to have to go get an Adam Wharton and a DM who is very good defensively and a very good passer to control games with possession. Gakpo can't hold up the ball.
Nope.
Can't hold up the ball as he used to do, like, a year ago, maybe, or 2 years ago. He can't hold it up as well. Frimpong and Kerkez aren't really technical fullbacks. They're not really like technical, like, as an example, Kerkez is not Ait Nouri when it comes to holding the ball and keeping possession and blah blah blah. Frimpong is not like Reece James or a Trent when it comes to holding the ball, blah blah blah. Konate, I wouldn't put him in the holding the ball category or controlling the ball category. So essentially, I've got Alisson, Van Dijk, Curtis Jones, and Ekitike. The rest of the team,
Verts.
And Verts, of course. So, and Verts, of course. Sorry. So all of these guys are really the only ones that are like, let me pass the ball around and keep it type players. Here's my issue.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Arne Slot's, like, from just a purely mental perspective. How do I control the game at 2-0 up? As mad as it sounds, I think we actually can control the game by attacking more. Because the way that Liverpool probably are best suited with this current team that we have to control a game is when you're 2-0 up, keep attacking and pin Wolves down. Because here's the thing, and I'm going to be completely objective about this. Other than Hwang Hee-chan, they posed no counter-attacking threat. Their forward was 6'6". Why are we passing the ball around, almost going a bit more defensive, allowing them to have like these crossing opportunities and stuff? Because they didn't have a counter-attacking threat. I believe, I'm being legitimate about this. I think if we kept Van Dijk and Konate at halfway line with their 6'6" striker, we were good. We were good to go. We could have pinned them down, went for the third, went for the fourth, went for the jugular, just stepped on Wolves' neck, and could have played attacking football. And it's not. And by the way, I think we have the players out there on the pitch capable of doing so. Federico Chiesa's performance against Wolves shows me that there is a problem with the wingers getting isolated much bigger than personnel, because Chiesa as well doesn't look good down that right-hand side, because it's almost like, and this happened multiple times against Wolves. Chiesa to get the ball, and it's like, okay, now there's 3 players there. Go ahead, do something, Chiesa. And that's actually how the first goal happened, like Frimpong. Frimpong just went like, fuck it, I'm gonna run here. Like, I'm gonna go get past 2 players and pass the ball. And we ended up scoring. The second goal is an unreal pass from Ekitike. When we speak about sustainability, which is very important in football, are we creating triangles? Are we, like, myself, Fozi, and Callum been watching football for a long time. JJ played it, so he knows when I'm saying triangles, it's like this is stuff that is basic football. Like, the number 10 comes closer to the right winger, they create a triangle with the fullback or create a triangle with a striker, pass him behind, overlap, cut in opportunity. Like, I'm talking most basic football that the Jordanian national team is coached in. I'm talking about the most I'm talking about like level, like, like there's like 4 levels of football. I'm talking about like level 1, like basic. Like, JJ, you're the striker, I'm the midfielder, and Callum's the fullback. Callum, you make the overlapping run. I grab the ball. JJ holds it up. I get it. I play Callum on the overlap. Fozi is the winger. He comes running in, and JJ finds Fozi, and it's a goal. Like, I'm just talking the basic stuff that we're actually
we did that last
doing.
season, though, Hussam. We did. If you look at the Old Trafford away game, like the 3-0, we did those movements.
We create triangles. Yeah, exactly. Like, we don't even do the basic shit anymore. Why? Why is it depressing watching Liverpool Football Club? Jamie in the chat said he watched the game back. He's a liar. He didn't watch the game back. It's impossible to watch that 90 minutes back, because you will get constipated. You will actually get constipated watching that shit for 90 minutes again. It's dead. It's dead. And I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna say something that's a bit more emotional, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I believe every football club has an ethos and has a style and has a way of playing football that suits what the club is about. I don't think this is Liverpool ball. And the only way that this would have been accepted if we were top of the league. If we were top of the league, no one would care.
I agree. I'm glad you said that, because
we're winning.
A lot of the pushback I've seen from people over the last sort of 48 hours has been, why are you being so negative? We won the game and we've won the last 3 games and stuff like that. And I hear it. That's fine. But with this level of football, we expect standards, right? We expect to be winning games, and the teams we're playing, we expect to be winning those games comfortably. Spurs are down to 10 men and 9 men. We're not comfortable. Wolves have amassed 2 points in the league all season. We are very uncomfortable beating them. For me, if we're top of the league where Arsenal are, then we're just going, all right, let's just collect the points and the performances will come. We did it at the beginning of the season. We said it at the beginning of the season. The first 5 games, none of the performances were brilliant, but we all sat there and went, it's cool. We got new players. They're going to integrate. Once they click, we're winning these games, playing badly. Once it clicks, we're going to just kill the league. The opposite happened, and that's why
I said that as well.
Now.
I was one of the one when it clicks FC.
No, we all did.
All of us.
Yeah, all of us did.
Yeah, I did.
But we're sitting there now going, this isn't sustainable. And you're right. If you look at some of the goals we've been scoring, it's individual brilliance as opposed to, or players having moments as opposed to tactical strategy. Like the Spurs game, the first goal comes from a mistake from Romero, a no-look pass from Wirtz, and a brilliant finish by Isak. The second goal literally comes from a deflected cross, which Ekitike just says, I'm making this mine. The goals against Wolves, Ekitike have a beautiful pass for one of the goals. And I look at the goals we scored this season, I think, how many of goals have come from patterns of play as opposed to players going, I'm going to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And if we're relying on players to do that, then what's the point of having the coach then? You might as well just let the players go out there and express themselves without any tactics, because effectively, if you're just relying on players to produce moments of magic, then you're not a great coach.
Go get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to manage Liverpool. Go out there with the boys.
Let's not go too far now.
Go out there with the boys and have fun, That's what Oli used to do, by the way. This is true.
No, you know what? Oli didn't used to do that. Oli actually just played very basic. He just said, "I'm going to get them on a counter attack. We're going to move the ball fast."
I
Yeah,
want
I'm
us
telling
to
you.
play basic. Where is the
I know,
basic?
but that was very basic in terms of when they played, and that's why he was able to get the best out of Lingard and stuff. And it's only when
Yeah.
they made the signings that it went wrong, right?
Yeah.
But let's be honest, like right now, I was saying this from last season. When we're playing, and I was like, well, everything's geared toward just give it to like isolate Salah 1v1, and yeah. So what you'd see, everything will get played down the left hand side. You'd have Diaz or whoever touching it. They'd cut inside and find Salah as quickly as possible. And it's Salah, can you just do something 1v1?
Or Trent, Jerry.
Or it was Trent 100%. Or it was Trent. It was give the ball to Trent at any moment in time, and you're just going to do something special. It was, and ultimately the team relied on that, and the team got comfortable with it. So your midfielders, your Szoboszlai, although he's been fantastic this season, they all relied on that. They were like, all right, it's not working out. Cool, just give it to Trent. I've got the ball. Just give it to Trent. Trent all of a sudden, bang, outside of the foot pass, straight on a sixpence into someone's feet, and then we've just negated the build up. Now you're asking him to build up a bit more. This is where it's all right. Cool. You've either got the players or the midfielders that can just do it themselves, because if you put Modric, Cruz, and Modric, whoever, and Xabi Alonso and flipping Zidane, all midfield from different eras, to just play in the same midfield, they'd make it work. Because they'll just pass a move and they'll open it up. But if you haven't got those players, that's where the manager needs to come in. And if Andre and Gomez were able to dominate a 3-man midfield with Ekitike dropping in to defend as well,
man.
dark. That's really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. So I don't know. I've critiqued this. For me, the biggest, again, it just never made sense to me. The first player that Slot wanted to sign was Zubimendi, and you never go and get that player. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to us, but in his mind, Gravenberch is that player for him.
No, but what I mean, right, is if I come in, like we know they're
No,
not
I'm
the
not.
same
I'm not saying
profile
he's
of player.
right. I'm not saying he's right.
Oh
Sam.
no, of course, you're not saying he's right, but I'm saying if he comes in and the profile of before he comes in, right, he knows he's coming in from ages ago. He's analysed the team. He's analysed the players, the profiles, and said, we've got that player, and that is best. He can probably do this, but I want Zubimendi, right? You don't go in and even get a profile similar to that. Even if Gravenberch is your number one, you don't even bring in no one that you're like, you know what? If it isn't working out, heck, we're going to have our own Jorginho in there, a midfielder that you trust that can just go and do that in certain games. We haven't got anyone. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I hear it.
That's like me coming in and looking at a new house and be like, yeah, if I move in though, I'm gonna need to put some, some heating in it. That's important. Like I can't move in with heating. All of a sudden, you get a decent deal on the house. You're like, all right, cool, let's just move in. And then come winter time, and you're like, well, I've got no heating now. Yeah, let's just wrap up some more blankets. What are you doing here? You said you needed heating from the beginning. We said he analysed it and said he needed Zubimendi. So where's that profile of player? It's mad. It's mad to me. I know he probably thinks Gravenberch is that player, but surely he probably has realised now actually he's probably not in certain situations.
Gravenberch ain't a passer like that, though.
He ain't like that, man. He ain't good.
He ain't a passer. Like he's not a passer. We need to accept this. Gravenberch is an average passer at best.
Like if you need a passing team, don't you need a bit of aggression in the team? Like you look at Man City, you look at was it Barcelona back in the day? They had aggressive players. You know what I mean? Busquets always commits fouls in that DM position, and you look at Rodri, Fernandinho at Man City.
I don't think Busquets was aggressive though. I just think he was very tactically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you need something like that in it, Cal. Like we don't have that.
Oh yeah, we don't have any.
Yeah, but Callum, the reason why Barcelona could keep the ball, Xavi and Iniesta.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're well, not just
why
that.
can PSG keep the ball? Vitinha, João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz, passer. Like it makes sense. Who do you consider like McAllister at his best is a complete midfielder? Okay.
I don't
Curtis
think so.
Jones is the one that keeps the ball and can pass.
I think he's
Gravenberch ain't a passer. Szoboszlai ain't a passer. Endo ain't a passer.
I think Sobo's got Sobo, in my opinion, has got the best long range passing in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Short range passing if everyone's on form.
Curtis.
Curtis or McAllister.
I think it's Curtis. I think it's Curtis. I think the angles that Curtis passes at, you see players when they're standing and they're like, why can't you, like, he's going to get it. And it's like, no, he doesn't. I think the angles he passes at is really difficult to play with. I think McAllister, for me, what he was is that the safety net. Like, you could give it to him and he's not going to make a silly decision. He's not going to take an extra touch at his best. He'll just say it off into somewhere, get it again. And of course, he's got a shot. But I'm actually disappointed with him. When we first got him, I thought he would be like a Javi Alonso type player in terms of profile. And he's not.
Not like Javi Alonso, but I thought he would be
not him, but I thought he would come in to be the controller in our team.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he just never became the controller. And I thought that's why he played in DM. And that's why he just never became it. He was just like another Soboslai with just, I don't know, was a bit on form, but just didn't run around as much. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me.
Who
Look at
did you think
defensive
was our
numbers.
best midfielder last year, JJ? Out of curiosity.
Gravenberg.
And you guys as well, Gravenberg?
I think Gravenberg started off the season the best. But I still think even towards the second half of the season, I don't think he was as good as he was in the first. I still think he was the best. In my opinion, anyway.
I think Grav started the best. I think Mac ended the best. So I think Mac the best second half of the season, and Grav had the first half.
I thought, like, for me, go ahead, Fozi.
No, I agree with Cal. I think like it's better both of them two. I think McAllister ended the season well, and Gravenberch was better. In the
I think Gravenberg tailed off towards the end of last season, though.
I think a lot of players have tailed off.
I said last season, in my opinion, that McAllister was our best midfielder. Like I felt that way last season because he was always like sort of.
The thing with McAllister is his best thing is passing, in it majority of the time, and it's just misplacing a lot of passes. That's why we get angry about McAllister. Yeah. That's the only thing, you know. I mean, I was expecting him this season to at least improve with that passing bit, but he's got even worse. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've heard there's an injury issue he's got. Probably, I don't know. That's why they pushed him up more.
And then you watch him for Argentina, and he's
a different player. He's a different player,
and he looks like Iniesta in Argentina. It's crazy.
Yeah,
you know that's why, like, it's just I just don't think we're playing to these players' strengths. But personally, I thought McAllister was our best midfielder last season. Like, I stand on that because I think. Second half of the season, he was our best midfielder. First half of the season, while Gravenberg was our best midfielder, I don't think McAllister dropped off like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Like, he was really good. You know, Gravenberg had the 9.5, 10 out of 10 performances, but McAllister was at an 8, 8.5. And then second half of the season, I think Maka took it next level, like, and even scored important goals for us.
Oh, he did.
Thing is now, Thing is now, first of all, big up to Terry for the raid. Big up to everyone just joined us from the football terrace. We got 1,000 people in here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please close the live chat and hit the like button because we're not even at 200 likes yet. So we're here to talk about Slot and Liverpool. You guys' conversion rate even worse. You're not even at 3 from 12 right now. You're at 1 from 10. So hit the like button and subscribe, chat. Come on, let's go. And Callum's channel is in the description. Fozi's channel is in the description. And JJ's channel is in the description. So go give them all the subscribe as well. So now, speaking of like the whole midfield thing, let me just grab these two quickly. Big up to Akia, who says, big up Hussam, Cal, Fonzi, JJ, much love. Question for you all. Is the Champions League something realistically worth looking forward to as a piece of silver we can get? Win or without things?
With all due respect, and I'm going to come across really negative here. And if I'm proven wrong at the end of the season, fantastic, because I'll get ridiculed about Liverpool win a trophy and we'll all be in the parade, right?
I'll be there.
There's no way we're winning the Champions League with this manager, especially without new signings. If we get new signings, maybe.
Carl, but what new signings are you looking for him to make the team better? Right.
In a January window, I'd love us to get at least one centre back and a wide player. But I said this earlier. You know, the Semenyo talks obviously now moved towards Man City. I wouldn't be surprised if we as a club see it as we're good for the wide areas, because Salah's not going to go in January. Chiesa's still there. Verts and Gakpo cover left, and we still got Rio there. So I think remember, we're fans. We're not the club. I would go move hell and high water right now for a winger. I don't think the club see it the same way.
I'll be honest with you. I look at it from this perspective. I'm gonna try to give you an objective answer, Akia, just so I don't depress you. I think in the Champions League, styles make fights. PSG would slap us. Bayern would slap us. Barcelona would slap us. Anyone else, we have a puncher's chance, basically. If we park the bus, and just counter-attack, we can.
Barca we can beat because of their high line. Same with Bayern.
Oh, really? Who's running in behind the high line? Cody Gakpo and Ekitike?
Ekitike
Yeah.
and Salah. Of course they will.
And even Cody Gakpo,
Yeah,
spacing.
what are
But
you
you give someone like a Gakpo and it's like a Semenyo, same type of mold, spacing behind. Liverpool kill you. That's why teams don't play with a high line.
Yeah, of course. But we would
Like even now, it's just second
real.
nature.
Yeah, I would fancy us against Barcelona. I genuinely would. I know they can get us with their attacking players.
You know what it is now? It's teams that play their football we're good at. You know what I mean? If they play their normal football, which is like high line, pass and possession. If it's a defensive team that's making it difficult, then we're gonna struggle. I mean, we've got better games than the team that play their own game, in my opinion.
Anyway. Just bad Fozi, and they played football. They just moved to us. I don't want to see Man City.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be real. I don't want to see Arsenal in the Champions League. Don't want to see PSG.
Then nobody.
No, if we went in,
those are the teams that's going to be there anyway. You know what I mean?
I hear it, but that's why I don't think we'll win it. If we got drawn against Barcelona and Bayern Munich, I'm not saying it would be a guarantee we'd go through, but I'd back us to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I would back us to go through. If we went up against PSG or Arsenal, Man City, then I'm going. I don't know.
Okay. Those teams are different, But as I said, it's just teams that play their football like when it's open, expansive. Like what Real Madrid did when they come to Anfield, something like that. When they play that type of football, I think we could beat. But I don't think we're going to win anything major this season. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen. To be fair, so
we can get a nice draw.
I don't know where people are getting from that. Even if we make signings, things are going to change. It ain't going to change, man. This guy is done. I mean,
the reason why I think it would change, again, not because of the manager, because if we're relying on individual brilliance, if we buy better footballers, it technically gives us
that are confident or ones that are informed, then it gives you a better chance. It's like if we had 11 Ekitikes on the pitch, in terms of just their form and mentality, win every single game because he just doesn't care what's going on. Long term, it's not sustainable. Of course, it's not. But I don't know, man. I just think, Liverpool. It's just over, isn't it? Everything. It's just over. It's been over for a while.
This season,
again, Champions League. Look, it could happen. We've seen worse things happen, but or stranger things have happened. But I just don't. Come on, like this team. Like I just don't. I don't look at them. There's no. When the expectations on this team, they can't. Perform. You go back to the Wolves game, right? Mm-hmm. Go back to the Wolves game. I'm sorry. The manager don't even have to give you any tactics there.
Thank you.
Three can't dominate two. Your three midfielders can't dominate. Can't just dominate against the two.
Crazy work.
No, like that. Sorry, Andre and Gomez, right? Shouldn't have had the realm and the space at Anfield to be popping it about 2 against 3 because it went 5 at the back.
Jerry, look at the goal though, bro. Like Alisson saved that. Where's the after after that? Where's the aggression to clear the ball? Where is that? Putting yourself in a position. You had the goalkeeper save that header. Then you expect your defenders to be there to clear it, from the goalkeeper, but nobody even made an attempt. Just got in there, the guy chipped it over the goalkeeper while Alisson's on the floor. That's how easy it is for teams. That's typical Liverpool.
Because at this moment in time, it's like they just believe they don't believe that they're going to keep a clean sheet. So even against Spurs, like there's no way you got pros, right? It's 11 versus 9, and the ball goes out to the halfway line, and you stay inside your box, and you go, come on, then, like what?
Diabolical.
If anything, you can press 2 against 1 all over the pitch.
Blame the
you can press. You can press 2 against 1 all over the pitch and harry them out and have a spare for the keepers in
play, man. Stretch the play. I mean, you're gonna get gaps if you stretch the play. They didn't even try to do that, and everybody.
There was just no. They don't. No, but that's what I'm saying. They don't want it. Even like Curtis Jones, there was that clip where I think it's that last couple minutes. I think before Spurs score. And I think Bradley's got the ball, or whoever's at right back, and Konate doesn't drop off to ask for the ball, and then Curtis Jones is in space there, and Curtis Jones at any other given point, like there'll be 2 players on him, he'd be like, give me the ball, and he's going to try to drop the shoulder. He goes, no, I don't want it, just go up the line. The ball goes up the line and comes back, and then they actually get the corner from it. So it's like, at this point, they don't even want the ball.
Nah.
They don't want the ball.
9 men, you don't even want the ball, man. That says a lot. Yeah, we're in trouble, man.
Do you guys? All right. So looking at the way we're playing at the moment in terms of the lack of style and lack of patterns. Obviously, he's he's changed to the 4-4-2 diamond or the 4-3-1-2. Then now he's reverted back. Do you think he's reverted back because Gakpo's coming back, because Salah's going to be back soon, because Frimpong's here? Do you think that was just a temporary plaster to stop the bleeding, as opposed to he sees it as another solution to the issues we have?
That, and I think the whole Salah situation, albeit obviously he dropped Salah a couple of times, I think he's bottled it a bit, because he knows if he continues playing like that, he's telling everyone Salah's not playing anymore, or Gakpo's not going to play. And I think obviously when Gakpo's not there, again, it's the easy thing to do. I think he'd done the same thing against Frankfurt when Gravenberch was injured and you dropped Salah and someone else was injured. It was easy for him to go and play the players he did. Yeah. Now, I mean, when players start to come back, that's when the difficult decisions have to be made. And, if he's come out and said, yeah, I've had this conversation with Salah now, it's all good, it's in the past. When Salah comes back, what's the reason for him not to play now? Unless someone's on that right-hand side scoring 10s and 20s of goals, he's going to have to come back in, Gakpo again. Unless he's injured, he's going to continue to go and play. So, I just don't...
If you get like that, is it going to improve anything?
No, of course not. No, but it's not going to improve. Because I think the improvement was, and the only thing I could look at is when you went to 5 in midfield, it's like, all right, then you're trying to pack out the midfield. And I understand the thinking behind it, because you want to plug... You want to stop the bleeding. Yeah. But I don't think he's just done that as a temporary measure, to what Kyle said. I don't think... I don't understand what he's doing, but I don't understand it because I don't think he knows.
The players don't even know.
And the reason why I don't think he knows is because he can't go and tell you. I guarantee if you sat down with him and said, all right, what are the principles of how you want to play? He'd say this, that, but you'd be like, there's no evidence of it, and there hasn't been for the last 8 months. We want to be a pressing team, we can't press. We want to control the games, we don't control games. We want to be defensively solid, we're not. He keeps rambling on about set pieces.
Yeah.
Where's the improvement? Offensively and defensively? There isn't, but you keep talking about it. So it's like, at this point, we're playing and we've just got such good players that 7 times out of 10, 6 times out of 10, let me just be a bit more conservative, we win the game, innit? It's not great, but we win the game.
Well, he's messed up this season, and that's what's happened, Jerry. Like, he tried to change a lot in the beginning of the season. It's just backfired, mate. You know what I mean? If he stuck with what he was doing, let me ask you guys a question. Actually,
sorry, Fozi, finish that statement, because I think you're gonna. If I'm not wrong in saying, you're gonna say if he stuck with what he did last season, would have been all right. The problem is, he only did it for half the season.
Say again.
He only did what we liked for half a season. The second half of the season.
What I was going to ask. Like, as far as I'm aware, he said when he first came in, he's similar to Klopp. He's not going to change much from the Klopp, obviously, formation and what he does. He's slightly different. That's what he said. But since last season, has this been anything remotely close to Klopp's way of playing? Because that's what
it can't be.
That's what he said.
But this is the problem. Yeah, no, but he might be similar. But the problem is, and this is what I was saying to Hassam the other day, is that Jurgen Klopp's philosophy, obviously teams always start from a defensive standpoint. So as an example, Pep will say, our defense is us keeping the ball. Mm-hmm. That's the defense. So we tiki-taka, we win it back in 5 seconds. We try to win it back in 5 to 7 seconds, and we keep it. That's our defense. Liverpool's defense was the gegenpress. So Liverpool curated events in games that meant that Liverpool can transition and play the way you want to play. Yeah. Liverpool last season, if I'm being honest, benefited from the fact that people didn't respect Liverpool. So when you don't respect a team, you just go, all right, we're going to press up against them. We're going to step up. We're going to do what Aston Villa did to us and what Real Madrid did to us this season. And if you do not respect Liverpool in the transition, they will kill you, right? And teams didn't expect it. So you look at a lot of the goals. You look at a lot of it's space in behind. Those loads of space. How often did you go and see 3-4 runners in behind their defence? Yeah, with Salah running with the ball and he's got 3 options. That does not happen this season.
But Trent also opened up a lot of those situations as well.
100%. Of course, having Trent helps you.
Some of the passes
having Trent helps you. But when a team goes and steps up and there's a space to go there, it's cool. What do we start to criticise Trent now? And this happened even under Jurgen Klopp, although the gegenpress slot can't replicate that, right? We'd be like, why is Trent spamming the cross? Because then there's no space in behind and he's trying to force the chance. And then we'd be like, why are you...
You disappeared, mate.
Oh, you gone on mute, Jay?
Your mic went.
Me.
Yeah, your mic's gone, bro.
Probably the battery ran out of the headphones.
But like, I just to
This is Adu's point. Elephant in the room. We miss Trent and Jota so much. RIP Jota.
yeah, obviously RIP Jota always. We massively miss Trent. I know people don't want to speak about it, but
No, you gotta be truthful.
as to what Jerry was saying there, I tell you what the killer was with Trent from an attacking standpoint is if you give Trent space, he's gonna kill you. But then if you then go to close Trent down, you break your structure defensively. So then he can pop it to someone else, and someone else has space. We don't have anyone, in my opinion, that I can go, look, let's get the ball in our third of the half and just split the team open. We have good long range passing versions of Szoboszlai, but they're not Trent who will see that pass and just go, even though you're standing there, I'm going to play it over there because you're going to have to make the run to get that ball. I don't think anyone has that notion. Everyone wants to play it to the player's feet or play it to the player's chest. Trent was saying, I'm going to play into that space and you're going to run after it because it's going to open the game up.
Trent was a cheat code and we don't have that cheat code anymore. Big up to S. Jota says, Fozi, he said he's not... He says he's not going against his principles. These are his principles. A few weeks ago, he said you are closer to the team he wants us to be.
On the point where you said Trent's a cheat code, De Bruyne's a cheat code for Man City.
Oh yeah,
he's left them and they're still fine. So you can have a cheat code and lose a cheat code, but if your manager's about it, you get around it. And we just...
I would like to introduce you to Joseph Guardiola. Joseph Guardiola, you know.
You know what Arne Slot, guys? I don't know.
Different than bald bastard we have. You get me?
But here's the thing.
Let me ask you guys. Sorry, go on.
No, go on, Fozi, bro. Go.
No, I was gonna say about Arne Slot. The thing is with Arne Slot, guys, like I tried to see what he did in his previous clubs, innit? When I haven't watched. Well, I don't do YouTube for now, innit? I just wanted to see what he does when he loses, at final and AZ out. Well, he's never been through this stuff. This is the first time he's ever been through like losing streaks and all that stuff. If you look at his other clubs, he's always winning like consistently. He loses the matches here and there. So like with the head coach, you could find that about them like when they're winning, they're great, but when they're losing, and you got to find out if they could recover from things like that. And he's never been in this situation. That's why he's struggling pretty badly. If you look at his previous clubs, I don't know if you guys have looked at that about him.
No, I haven't.
No, it's true. But all right, on the flip side of that, though, did Pep really have a losing streak in his career?
I don't know because I've never watched him at the Barcelona B or anything like that.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Only last season at Man City? Does it? Last season,
probably last couple of seasons at Man City. For me, the biggest mistake that Slot made was in the 18 months almost that he's been here, right? He has not instilled his style of play onto the team.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. None of us.
Where there's not an whatever it is, right? Because no one can tell me this is a pressing team, but no one can tell me this is a possession team. No one can tell me this is a defensive team. No one can tell me this is a team that's good at set pieces, offensively or defensively. So what type of team it is it? We don't know. And I think that's the biggest problem. If we could look at it and be like, oh, we understand the role of what the fullback does and what the DM does and what this number 8 does and what this player does. I'm telling you, even if you were losing, I'd look at it and be like, oh, okay, but I can see where there are issues. I can see, okay, we're trying to play like this, but this player just isn't good enough. We saw it under Jurgen Klopp when we weren't winning games at the beginning. We see it even like a Maresca. We see it. See it when you're like, oh, okay, I get what they're trying to do, but they haven't got the players, or this player's rubbish, or if they sign this player, it might be better. Liverpool right now, you've got all the players, right, that we went and signed, and you're still sitting there thinking, we might need other players. But even to that point, we say go and get a Wharton. What if we get a Wharton and it doesn't work? Because defensively we're still open. But you understand. What if you get a night? What if you get a night Nuri as an example? Obviously we can't get him, but you get that type of left back and it doesn't work. Because we've got Ekitike and Isak and it hasn't worked. We've got Wirtz and it hasn't worked. You've got Salah from last, it hasn't worked. So all these people that Semenyo, you get Semenyo, I don't think that works. Not because I don't think he's good, I just think he's in the profile of a Gakpo for me. In terms of he's tall, he's strong, he can very, very direct. Does that work? I'm not sure. But then does a creative winger work? Because we've tried to play Verts out there and people don't like it.
Who would you go and get then, Jerry?
No, it doesn't. No, but the reason why we don't like it is because Verts can't keep the width. And actually, even the Verts goal that you said, Ekitike is a bad man passer.
Look
He
where,
is.
look where Verts is.
Yeah, and down the middle.
Play him as a bloody 10.
Like, play him as I was about to say the same exact statement. Play him as the 10 then. Like, it just makes no sense to me. It just makes no sense. It's just dead watching Liverpool, you guys.
Who would you guys go and get as a winger then? Because Semenyo don't look like it's happening.
You want to move on, talk about transfer window, guys?
It's up to you.
Yeah, might as well, man.
Okay. So before we do that, listen, 950 people are in the building. Appreciate you all, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be back later as well for South Africa, Zimbabwe, Egypt, Angola. And I'm doing Morocco, Zambia as well. So we're cooking with the AFCON watch-alongs. Come on, South Africa. We need to dunk on Katsande's head top. We should be... You're damn right I'm still beefing with Katsande. South Africa are going to slap Zimbabwe tonight. We should be able to play without Trent. We had time to plan for life without him. This is it. Callum sometimes makes good points. He said that that's a compliment. He said that Kevin De Bruyne left Manchester City and he was their version of the cheat code. But guess what? They've progressed post them Trent, and they look amazing. That's the difference between us and them. They got Ryan Sharkey. We should have signed Sharkey. I believe Granberg's new positioning. I believe Granberg's new positioning is a major flaw that no one talks about. Guys, is it me or is he playing higher than Jones this season? Yes, he is.
He is.
Yes, he is.
That's
License going forward. He said,
go and get me a natural DM, and then Gravenberch you get the best out of Gravenberch.
Exactly.
It's simple.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Then you have more space for rotation as well. Because let's say for example we got Wharton, right?
Yes.
Wharton can play next to Grav, Sobbo, or Jones. He can play it next to any of them. So it means you're keeping the players more fresh. Now, granted, then you're looking at who's going to deputise for Wharton if he's not in the team. I would say Bichetic. I know it's going to get laughed at, but that's what I would do. But then you have one more defensive-minded player in the pivot, and then one more adventurous player, and then you still have Verts in the 10. You hopefully have wide players who can do their job as well. It just play players in their rightful position. Stop trying to reinvent players. Like, what are we doing? We don't Klopp had to do that because Klopp barely got the money to spend. Slot is getting the money to spend, so we don't need to be doing that with Slot.
Spot on. If you look at every team that's at the top of their obviously league and competing, for championships, they all got that DM that covers that defense. We're the only ones that have someone there that's not normally there. With Gravenberch, there's listen. Last season he was brilliant because nobody, like Jerry said, when nobody knows how you're playing, you're going to get a lot of joy out of it. And that's what happened last season because, nobody expected Liverpool to be the way they were. And they didn't know what Arne Slot was bringing either. So that's why we actually, won the league if you look at that season. But, the next season, you got to improve. You got to make changes. You got to get players that's, who are normally good in that position because not every season is going to be the same. Every team in the league is going to look at the top team of the league, which is Liverpool Football Club. So you're the standards. If you're setting the standards, then everybody's going to improve, and they're going to make sure they buy the players that's going to beat you. This is what we haven't done in our midfield this season. If you brought in a midfielder that's going to cover for the defense and complement the forward players, which is the attacking midfielders and the central midfielder, I think we'll be in a better position. But we didn't plan like that way. We just went down the attacking route and started buying players like that and thinking like, we could outscore every team and we'll be fine after that. It ain't going to work like that because you still got to cover the back. If you know what I mean. And luckily, I don't know how many games we've been undefeated. Is it 6 or 7? Luckily, majority of those games we haven't been a goal down because I worry when we go a goal down. That's when Liverpool start losing games. Don't forget that, guys. If you look at the previous games, we go down. We lose majority of those games. So
why are we worried? And we're worried even the last 10 minutes of games and shit.
Yeah,
it's just irritating.
It's the same thing, you know what I mean? But like I said, every season is different, and this is what Arne Slot didn't understand. I don't think he analyzed this league last season or before he even came to Liverpool because he thought because of what we did last season, 10 points clear, we're gonna come into this season and start smashing teams again. It doesn't work like that. The second, what was it? What they say? When you go for the second league title, is the most difficult, obviously in the Premier League, and he didn't get that. He did not get that at all. He didn't get that
we're definitely not going to win the league now.
Yeah.
Fabrizio, Semenyo has a verbal agreement to join City. Deal expected to be complete this week. Terry Flores, Semenyo is going to Arsenal. Why are you worried about Terry Perfecto, man? Listen, when Terry posts stuff like this, he always refers to the source. So, you know, if you watched the video, he probably would have brought up the source that said the Semenyo to Arsenal thing. So, yeah. Appreciate you, though, Mr. Perfecto. Thank you. Cats, be there on the watch along. Be there on the watch along. Come on, South Africa. Bafana are gonna sink the shit Zambia down. I told you, no one knows Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is known for being the Zambia. You know, when people go like, name a country that starts with the letter Z, everyone's like Zambia. And what's that other one? Zimbabwe. You know that you're like the click country no one knows about. You know. Appreciate you. See you on watch along, you bum ass loser. Come on, South Africa. Do we give Slot credit for getting us back to winning games and into the fourth, regardless of play style? The team's confidence was low and players are off form.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. But at the same time, I'd look at it like this: if Jerry asks me to drop him somewhere, and Jerry has to be there for 11. And I say, yeah, I'll be at yours at 10, and it only takes 45 minutes to get there, but I get there at 25 minutes past, and I get Jerry there 5 minutes past. He's late, but he's not crazy late. But either way, I still made him late. So I'm rectifying an issue that I once created. So yeah, he gets credit for getting us into the top 4, but we shouldn't even be speaking about top 4.
Exactly.
We should be sitting there going, boy, Arsenal are a point ahead of us. When are we closing that gap? When are we going to take the lead? When are they going to slip up so we can capitalize?
Exactly.
I'm sitting there going, Villa are way above us. Aston Villa are way above us. And do you remember how Villa started the season, guys?
Oh, they're in the bottom half, mate. Yeah.
They didn't win in 6 games.
So what are we doing?
He's doing something he should have done, 13 games ago. You know what I mean? When we was conceding goals left, right, and center in the last minute and things like that. That's what he should have been doing. It's too late now. You know what I mean? Now we're just crying for top 4. In the beginning of the season, if you told me like we're gonna be competing for top 4, or maybe just scrape through in the Champions League, I'll be laughing at you. But now look where we are. I mean, everything's too late.
Problems.
It's too late, bro.
What Fozi just said is true. It's too late. What Jerry said a month ago, it's too late. I think if us 4 were managers of Liverpool, we'd come up with better methods.
100%.
To win games of football, and none of us are a UEFA coach license B or whatever the hell. You get me? We're just regular football fans. Jerry plays at a higher level than all of us, but we are football fans, and every week on every single show, I hear all of us provide solutions. Meanwhile, Baldy, we go out there on the football pitch and we do the same exact shit that we did the game before. Look,
I just think the solutions we've got, though,
is headed into the season as the Premier League champion, you spent 400 million.
And the favourites.
There are only 2 scenarios where this season is a success. You win the Champions League or you win the Premier League. Period. For me, anything else is a failure. If we finish second, Cam, I'll say it's a failure. If we finish third, it's a failure. If we don't win the UCL, it's a failure. You've got to bring home one of the 2 big ones. That's how you are a successful.
Lower our expectations. How can we lower our expectations?
We're as a
$500 million, and you're telling me to lower
as a fan base, we're happy just competing a lot of the time.
Nah, man.
Oh, there is definitely elements of that in the Liverpool
There is.
It's true. It's that happy to be a mentality.
Yeah. Do you know how many times I've been called entitled? Do you know how many times I've been called entitled because I want to win the league and the Champions League on a regular basis?
Liverpool, though, Cal. That's what Liverpool is based on. That's why
it's not Fozi. Because when Shankly was here, Paisley and these guys, second place was a massive failure.
Yeah. 100%.
The Liverpool that was
Shankly rolling in his grave, listening to some
Shankly is what built the modern Liverpool, right? Shankly is what built the modern Liverpool. Shankly's version of Liverpool was you're first or you're nothing.
Yep.
Now it's
there's videos out there saying that.
5 points of the winners. It's a good season. No, it's not.
It's a good season.
We didn't win it. I'm here to win trophies, not talk about how close we got to winning trophies.
They don't know this club, man. They don't know.
We
this
went
club.
too long.
after
Liverpool went
Bellingham
too
was
long
done.
without winning. That's what happened, though. Liverpool went too long without winning, and now it's just that
Yeah.
we're just happy to be here. We're just
Spot
happy
on,
just
Joe.
to. We're happy.
This is
Do you know what I
true.
mean? Enjoy the ride.
That is
That's
spot
what
on,
it
man.
is.
Yeah, miss
Enjoy the
me out.
moments. That's what it is. Because guess what? If there was that mentality, it's like, obviously I'm not comparing like Liverpool to them, but Real Madrid, Xabi Alonso's at second, and they're waving the white flags for it.
Yes.
Get out. That's it. Because there's a standard. It's just like we don't drop below this. Whereas
we get
at
called
Liverpool,
in
it's
tight.
okay.
We keep hearing
Exactly.
this thing,
At
innit?
Liverpool, it's okay. So, but no matter what happens this season, just give him to the end of the season because he deserves to turn it around. Deserves what? Like, but that's the mentality.
We keep hearing this thing like about if we lose, if you're not with us, if you win, and all that bullshit. Like if you're not with us, you're not a Liverpool fan. Bill Shankly is
No, but which is fine.
It's
Which is
bullshit.
fine. But then you have to position yourself
I've never heard
differently.
that ever. I've even asked
I know.
veteran Liverpool fans who actually work for Liverpool Football Club, like Frank Carlisle, and he said, "I've never heard that in my life." All he said was when he first came to Liverpool is a toilet. And then the next minute he says, "I want Liverpool to be the bastion of invisibility." That's what he said. He never said like if we're winning, if you're not with us, if you're losing, if you're not with us, you shouldn't be with us at all. There's no quotes like that from Bill Shankly. It's all bullshit. People are just making up things like that for their own, narratives. And I don't see.
Are you talking about the one on YouTube?
No. There's one quote everybody uses every single time. If you're not with us when we lose or draw or win, you shouldn't be with us.
Quote.
Yeah,
it's a fake quote.
Yeah,
that's what Fozi's saying.
Are you talking about Frank Carlisle, the YouTuber?
Yeah. He said he's never heard that ever.
So Tyler introduced me to him as well, and I need to do a stream.
Get him on. I'll do streams with him all the time. He's a historian of Liverpool Football Club as well as Liverpool the city. So he's in and out Liverpool. So he's Liverpool too. He's a brilliant guy. Yeah. So he said that quote doesn't exist. It's all bullshit. So I don't know where people bring this quote from. Bill Shankly wanted Liverpool to be the best of everybody, and that's what he built this club for, from nothing. And then we became what we did. We're still the team in England that dominated Europe and the league at the same time.
Only one.
There's no other club that can say that. So don't come out with this like losing mentality and acceptance. You know what I mean? I've sat through the 30 years. It was horrendous. I don't want to go through that again. You know what I mean? Listen, life is short. I'm not here to say next 5 years and anything like. I want things here and now, man. I'm done with that 30 years, 40 years stuff, man. Think about football right here now, man. Forget about that. 10 years from now, who knows if you're going to be here? Allow this stuff, man. Listen, this club needs to get back to where it belongs, which is at the top, man. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm serious, guys. I'm sick and tired of it.
I am as well.
I sat through the 30 years. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody can tell me. I watched this Roy Evans and Graham Souness and Gerard Houlier's rubbish teams. I watched that crap. And I don't want to go through that again. Klopp built this team from scratch as well, like Bill Shankly did, and got it to winning Champions League and Premier Leagues. Now we want to step away from that and let Arsenal and teams like that come through and take over. Come on, man! Like you got to be serious here, man. Got to fight for this club, man. We need to get back to the winning ways and make it like a regular thing. I don't want to do this 5 years league title in between and all that stuff. That's bullshit, man.
I didn't meet up with a lot of people at the parade. I was hoping this year I'd be crossing those X's off and be like, yeah. We didn't meet at 2025, but 2026 we're gonna be outside again. What parade am I going to next year? What parade am I going to?
YouTube is
how you doing a hotel car or anything like that?
Arsenal,
I just opened new tab to find more streams. I can redirect to it. And what's recommended is Kopesh's reaction when Vert signed for Liverpool. And you compare the vibe. Like I actually clicked on it just to see what the vibe was. Yeah, watch this. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in the feelings. Look at this.
Oh, poor Matt, man.
That's wearing a wife beater. Finally, Florian Wirtz has signed for Liverpool. We move. Couldn't even find the intro button.
Shaking. The mouse is shaking.
Yeah. No, facts, because he could have easily said some City fan. The player that I think from Turkey's a Turkey player. So to see something.
I want to dance. Let me show you how.
Bloody Chris Eubank. Bloody hell.
Wait, there is someone.
I want to dance. Let me show you how.
Forget the song. No one.
Oh no.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hello, Cullen. Hello, Cullen.
yeah.
Imagine the same guy says it's okay to finish third.
Digging deep.
Those are the
How many
Diddy
is Endo
sunglasses as well.
Yeah, looking to set pace, Endo. Yeah. How many's Endo won? I'm looking to catch man up. Still.
Whoa.
What is it you lot said? Curse.
Imagine this guy saying third place is success.
Those
Wow,
are the bad
wow.
voice glasses as well.
Wow.
I've done it again. Oh,
Gotta start a whole season instead, to be fair. Hey, let me just grab these two before we move on, talk about the transfer window. Will Klopp go to Ibiza? No, says it all, lads. I think, listen, Ibiza started our downfall.
Listen,
I remember I said it.
No, listen, I said it at the same time as well, and I was told I'm a
Jerry,
madman.
remember, Jerry.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Bottle girls in the middle of the season. I can't believe it.
Bottle
Dom
girls.
Perignon. Hey.
A married man as well.
Just waited. The funny part about that is he could have just waited 2 weeks and he could have done that the whole summer.
That's what I'm saying. It was a nosebleed. It was like, I've never been here, so F it. Why not? He got lost in the whole sauce. Oh my God, I'm at Liverpool, I'm this. He bought the new Rolex. He started wearing the new Rolex and lifting up his jacket to show everyone the new 20 grand piece. He's an idiot. No, I can't believe it.
I can't
believe it.
Really.
Big up to Tyler for dropping in the 30 pieces. I think our fans would be happy for top 4. Spent all that money for what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why me, Fozi, Callum, and JJ are here to fight the narratives. I promise you, if we get top 4 only, I will say the season's a failure.
It's a failure, man. It's a failure.
I'll take it a step further. If we win the FA Cup and finish in the top 4, I'll say this season's a failure too.
How can you spend
Because
half a
winning
million
the FA
to
Cup
accept that?
is not why we signed all these players. If you wanted to win the FA Cup, just run the same team back from last year, buy 1-2 players. Hey, guess what? We could have won the FA Cup and finished top 4. Why waste all our time signing these elite talented players to win an FA Cup? To finish top 4?
The only way he would have gotten away with this is if, Alisson, done his ACL, Verge done his other ACL, Konate, broke his collarbone. Where it's just the injuries are so crazy. We're like, Nyoni, he's first name on a team sheet because we've got no one else, and Rio's played 35 games. Like 90 minutes. Then I'd be like, all right, cool, I get it. We spent almost $500 million.
Rio played 35 games. That's crazy.
Mad, didn't it?
Imagine. He can't even get 35 minutes.
Remember what I said about Rio as well? He's not going to get the games that people expect, and we need another winner.
Oh, that was a lie.
But I don't understand why he stayed at the. I don't understand why he got promoted to the first team then. For what? For training? Doesn't even come on for the last 20 minutes to affect games.
He said something along the lines of like, we don't want to buy another winger because we don't want the development of
Rio. Yeah, remember they gave him a contract. They signed him up. So I just don't understand. That's just all I don't know, facade. How can you let go of? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
But no under 18 player has gotten more minutes than Rio. So why are you complaining?
Don't.
That's true.
Why are you complaining?
I thought when you're in the first team, you're just in the first team. I didn't know it was to do with your age, but fair enough.
Big up to Bharat who says Cal continues the Matt bashing, can't help himself. What happened?
Pause. Firstly, pause.
Whoa.
Strong, isn't it?
No, I was saying obviously Matt in that clip was in the you guys didn't see Kopish was it last Monday, did you?
No,
I did see it when Matt was getting rattled at people calling him fat.
I did. I was there.
Matt got cooked up bad. I'm not gonna lie, got cooked up bad.
Ooh.
We got cooked up bad by the comments.
Fairs. Big up, Bharat. Big up. Anyway, look, big up to everyone locked in, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's subscribe. I don't want to talk about the transfer window now, so please let's get to 200 to 300 likes, 500 if possible. You get me? But you guys are a bunch of frauds. Big up to Tyler. Big up to every single super chatter. Appreciate you all. So please just like and subscribe. Remember, we got AFCON watch-alongs later. We are dunking on Zimbabwe tonight as they get kicked out of AFCON in the group stages, like the frauds that they are. Come on, South Africa. Now, back to the topic. Let's speak about Liverpool transfer window. So basically, news is arising that...
What do you want to speak about, Sam, in the transfer window? Or window shopping?
Yes, basically that we're trying... Liverpool might try for Semenyo again.
Monitoring. We're monitoring. We're monitoring.
And the fact that we are...
No. Be honest. You can't use the word try when there's not going to be any attempt. What are we doing? We're analysing, monitoring, looking at, deliberating, whatever words, whatever adjectives.
I think we'll sign players.
You really do?
I think we sign I do think we sign a centre-back. We don't sign a wide forward.
I don't think we sign anyone, man. I think Nalo gets a contract extension.
Oh, you're thinking Guehi probably is at the end of the season.
Did you just say Nalo?
If Nalo gets a contract extension, I'm going to go off on Coffish on January 31st. It's gonna be dark. you see the video you pulled up with when we signed Verts? It's going to be the complete opposite of that. Complete opposite.
What, leather gloves, leather jacket?
Leather gloves, black shades, leather jacket, the Undertaker jacket. Are we wearing the Undertaker jacket?
That
trench coat is coming.
If we don't sign anyone,
you guys don't really believe we're not gonna sign anyone?
I think we'll sign a centre back. That's it.
Yeah, I think let's pray that Guehi keeps his word basically and like joins us in the summer, because obviously City are attempting for him as well. It seems like we're just cheating off each other's work. Like we signed Verts in the summer and shit. They signed Sherky. That should have been us, by the way. We signed. They signed.
We should have signed both.
Ait Nouri is another player that we wanted for a while as well. They got him. It's just...
yeah. I just don't think we sign anyone.
Basically, there's news that we might end up signing Semenyo anyway. So we're going to attempt it / monitor. So JJ doesn't get upset. We're going to monitor the situation. And, what's it called? Basically, the whole Guehi situation, as I pointed out before, we are praying that he keeps his word and joins us in the summer, because I think we're looking at signing a different guy. Like I said, I gave you guys basically the players that are on the list, the players that we're looking at, like that Jacare kid from Lille or whatever the hell his name is. You've got that Greek kid that plays in the the Greek kid that plays in the German league, Konstantinos. Unfortunately, Callum's guy Schlotterbeck is on the list, who I don't rate personally, but he's...
You don't rate Schlotterbeck?
Yeah, outside chance, though. Outside chance. I don't rate Schlotterbeck, no. Outside chance. You got, what's his name? Is Ordonez a centre-back?
Yeah, Joel Ordonez.
Yeah, that's another one. So those basically are the 4 or 5 names that I think will arise. I think the only way we sign Guehi in January is the following. If City make a bid and it gets accepted, and like Guehi is considering moving to Manchester City, that's when Liverpool might move.
Like a Luis Diaz thing, yeah.
Yes.
I personally feel if Liverpool want Guehi and Guehi's given, I don't know where, obviously I haven't seen anything, but if he's given Liverpool his word that he's going to move to Liverpool in the summer, Liverpool don't sign any centre back.
No,
I think
they just don't sign any. No, but they don't. No, but they don't, because then signing another centre back would mean that Liverpool would have to have confirmation that Konate is leaving.
Yeah,
in my opinion. But if Konate doesn't leave and just ends up signing, which it could well and truly happen in January, right? Because he's got to kind of make a decision. He decides to stay. Liverpool has still got Leone that's going to come back, right? And the new centre back that you sign in January, if they want Guehi, they're going to go and get Guehi. They'll do what Liverpool do. They're not going to go and buy the second-rate person that they want. They'll just be patient. They'll be like, the season's done anyway. Why are we going to sign a centre back? I don't know.
But the
only way I see Liverpool signing a centre back is if Guehi declines Liverpool. Then Liverpool have to, obviously. Then it's like, all right, cool. If we can get this guy in January that we want to get in the summer, then cool. I think Liverpool sign a centre back then. But if Guehi is the one they want and he's staying to the end of the season, they're going to wait for Guehi. Why would you go and get old donors? I don't even know who that is. If you want Guehi, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's just because it's a numbers game. Like, I think eventually the club will move on from Joe Gomez. And there is a massive possibility, I've heard, that Endo moves in the January window. He moves out. So our third choice centre back leaves in the summer, and our fifth choice centre back is gone. So like you need us.
Maybe so.
By the way, even in the summer, Guehi alone is not enough. We need another, like an extra guy in there as well. So you might need two. The thing for me is basically they're trying to sign Guehi as like the present and the future, and then you sign one for the future as well. Like that Konstantinos kid for that plays in the German league. That's another one we're looking at. The Lille kid, Jacare, whatever the hell his name is. That's another one. So Liverpool are looking at players. Do you guys really think that we're not going to sign anyone at all in January?
I don't think so, man. I think that you're going to hear Liverpool are content with the options they have. Do you know what I mean? Isak's injury is not as bad as we feared. That's what's going to happen. Isak's injury is not as bad as it feared. Salah's still staying, and Leone's returning to training in a couple of months. That's what you're going to hear. The
thing is, Jerry, would they take that risk with the manager, like, you know, his position, you know, the way it is at the moment? Like, they're not sure if he's going to stay anyway. So, would you take that risk to sign players for him? That's the question. Because I wouldn't if I was obviously owning a club. I wouldn't take that risk to get players for a manager that's not going to be here in the next season as well. But go on, Cal. Sorry.
That's what I was going to say. I know everyone keeps on saying Guehi kept it. Like, should Guehi keep his word? Did Guehi give his word that he definitely signed for Liverpool next year?
Say that again. Sorry, Callum.
Did Guehi actually give his word that he'd signed for Liverpool after after last summer? Like, did he genuinely?
There is a gentleman agreement, a handshake, basically.
That's not giving someone your word.
That can change anytime. More money.
I'll be honest with you. The only thing that gives me a little bit of hope, and it is like based on like deductive analysis and logic and reasoning. There is a legitimate possibility that Pep leaves in the summer too. So even his option of going to Manchester City is not like this wow option.
No, that's fair. But Man City aren't the only other team in for him. Real Madrid are reportedly in for him. Barcelona are reportedly in for him. Bayern. Like, why would I leave Crystal Palace right now?
He's going to play with Jude Bellingham in the summer.
Well, no, hear me out. Why would I leave Crystal Palace to join Liverpool right now when I could wait a few months and potentially get the biggest contract I'll ever potentially get,
and a club in a better position,
and I'll know the landscape of everything that's going to happen? Like right now, Liverpool could finish first, we could finish seventh. Like, if I'm Mark Guehi, I'm going, I don't know. Liverpool's a risk at the moment. Why not wait? Like, he's loving life at Palace. They're doing well in the conference. They're doing well in the Prem. He's going to be a guaranteed player for England if he stays at Palace as well. Why not stay there? He'll
be a guaranteed player for England if he joins Liverpool.
Contract. So, say that again, sorry?
He'll be a guaranteed player for England if he joins Liverpool.
No, but even more so at Palace. But who's to say he comes to Liverpool and slot? I mean,
Habibi, who is his competition for centre backs in England?
No, but it's whether he can go on the plane or he can be a guaranteed starter. I think if he stays at Palace, he's a guaranteed start.
Carries on playing,
His minutes at Palace are guaranteed. If he comes to Liverpool, they're not guaranteed. We all assume he's just going to walk in and take Konate's spot in the team. What if he plays a game or two and craps?
He's garbage,
Then you think Slot's just going to go, oh, well, I brought him in. I want him to go on the plane and I want him to be good. No, he's going to hook him. And he's going to put Konate back in, someone who's tried and tested for Slot.
His favourites.
There's no guarantee. There's no guarantees for Guehi at Liverpool. Whereas if he had signed in the summer, then he can go, well, you know what? Yeah, I've got a whole season to put my stamp on this club. Now, especially with the season we're having, we can't afford to give players a bit of bedding in time in January. Either you hit the ground running or you're out of the team.
Yeah.
It's too much of a risk for again.
That's bad, Callum.
I want Guehi to sign for Liverpool. I want us to sign 2 centre-backs in January. But I also have to look at, from Guehi's standpoint, from his advisor's standpoint, why would you leave Palace now to join Liverpool? Unless Palace say to him, Liverpool and City have offered this amount, we have to accept it, make your decision now and go now. But even then, he might turn around and go, well, you guys stopped me from moving in the summer. I'm staying now.
Yeah. And he's gonna have again a larger payout and all of that at the end of the summer anyway. So he's not going anymore. Like he's just not. He's not. So again, for me, I only see Liverpool signing. I agree, Liverpool probably need to sign 2 centre backs, but you know, signing this Aldones or this Jack guy from France, I've never heard of him. Right? Ultimately,
That guy.
but ultimately, no. I'm going to be honest. I'm out the loop. I'm out the loop. What's his name? Jacques? Is it Jacques? Is it Jack? What is
It's
it?
Jacare or Jacque or some shit.
Jacques.
Oh, Jacare. Oh, Jacques. Is it with an S at the end?
No.
Brother, let me check Lille
Jacques.
Centre.
I don't know. Cool. Jacques. Jerry Jacques is cool, right? So with the Jacques guy, right?
Double J.
It's not called Jacques.
Double J.
Jacques.
Jacques. All right, perfect. Oh, cool. Jacques, perfect. Cool. So with Jacques, yeah, for me, he comes in just to sit on the bench and be back up. To Cal's point, is he coming in to really push Konate? No, he's just there just in case, right? So it's like even him. I'm playing games now this season. Why am I going to go and just uproot myself in January just to sit on the bench for Liverpool? It doesn't make any sense.
Especially how I see other players.
No preseason, no nothing. You see how players are getting treated. It doesn't make any sense.
Not just that.
So you
If I'm a centre back, or if I'm looking at the situation at the moment,
Callum, the way that you're speaking, you're not going to do any transfer shows on Coppers? Like, you think you're not going to sign anyone?
No, I will, because we'll have the dialogue. But I think if we're signing a centre back, I don't want us to be signing a centre back who is a year or two older than Leone. We need experienced centre backs.
Yep.
Konate and Virgil experience. Guehi would be
signed Ballard from Sunderland.
No, steady. For me, I'd like our 5 centre backs by the end of the summer to be Konate, Virgil, Schlotterbeck, Guehi, and Leone. We need 5. Is anyone still want to argue about the whole 5 centre back situation? Because I'm more than happy to have an argument.
Tom ain't here.
Yeah, because we need 5 centre backs. In a modern game, you need 5 players who can play at centre back for your club. It's just the way it is. And for me, Leone should be the 5th choice centre back and to be the centre back who's given the most time to develop and do his thing, especially after coming back off an ACL injury.
Yeah.
So JJ believes
games though, innit?
Anyone. Callum believes we're going to sign a centre back. Fozzy, what's your belief?
I don't think we're going to sign anyone. That's that's gonna, improve the team. The probably potential or something. That's about it, really. It's like Al said, I want someone that's going to be pushing the players, because if you get like potential and all that stuff, that's not going to push anybody, is it? Let's just be honest there. We need players that can keep the players on the pitch on their toes. You know what I mean? Which means you're going to challenge for their positions. They got to improve their obviously abilities on the pitch. And if you don't get that, then it's just going to be the same season throughout. So yeah, if we don't sign a top quality centre back right now at the right age that's ready for first team football, then yeah, there's no point. I don't think we're going to sign anybody, because I'm looking at the head coach. I don't think they want him to stay that long. It doesn't look like we're going to improve for him to even stay long enough. So they won't take that risk, Hussam. I don't think they would take that risk.
Yeah, out of the list of those centre backs, it has to be Guehi or Schlotterbeck. From those names, they're the only ones I can see. All right, if he comes in, he probably just goes straight in. The rest of them, I mean, it actually doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter, because again, it's like it's not fair on them. You want them to develop, but the only way they're going to develop is with games. But Liverpool aren't in a situation now where Slot's going to be like, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, Jacques, come in and you can have 5 stinkers on the bounce, but we're going to continue playing you because you're the one for the future. Hell no. Like anyone Liverpool signed, they need to be of a certain level now, or it needs to be like you're getting someone on loan and it's kind of evident he's just there to be backup. And then he's like, all right, I just want to change the scenery.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Well, you think we're going to sign anyone, Hussam?
Yeah, I think we're going to sign players.
Who? Semenyo, Guehi, Barcola, who else?
Barcola is definitely someone Liverpool want, by the way. That's not even like, that's legitimate. That's a legitimate name that Liverpool want. But it's just basically depends on if PSG want to sell. and if he wants to join Liverpool, of course. But that's someone that we really want. Like Bradley Barcola for me is an unbelievable signing. He's better than Semenyo, in my opinion.
Wow.
And like he actually has more GA than Doué, by the way. For the people, like, I love Doué, I take him right now, of course, but he has even more GA than Doué. Like for me, Bradley Barcola is a very good player, and I think, and once again, I said the same thing about Ekitike. Like, he's fundamentally sound. He's got all the fundamentals, so I think he can develop his goal scoring ability. Like he can just by definition of the fact that he's very good from a fundamental perspective, like hold the ball, keep the ball, can dribble, can get out of a press, can do all these things. Like that's why for me, I think he's someone that I know that Liverpool will target, and I say I know, but I hope PSG are willing to sell in January and pray, because here's the bad news for everyone. I believe that if Liverpool can't get Barcola, our second option is going to be Adeyemi from Dortmund.
The gunman.
No, but how can you? Hold on. We're doing it again. How can we?
You know what I'm saying?
Why do you like this?
Have you not heard what? You don't know what's going on behind the scenes with Adeyemi?
What's going on?
Oh, you don't know, Sam.
No, they told me that you want Adeyemi.
No, bro.
No.
Adeyemi's been done for illegal weapons, bro.
Oh shit!
What?
That's why
When is this happening?
That's why I call him the gunman, bro. Not because of his goal scoring prowess, because he's on the
What?
roads, bro. Like,
Really? Yeah.
Adeyemi's on the roads. Top boy Adeyemi, bro. You don't know. Google it.
Yeah, man. He's a real Niger man.
What am I supposed to Google? Adeyemi gun?
Google
Yeah.
Adeyemi criminal record. And his wife.
His wife's a criminal too.
Refers to German footballer Adeyemi's November 2025 incident where he was fined
You looked at the
450K for
date.
illegally.
It was a month ago, Sam. Don't worry, bro. It's a month ago.
November
illegally
22nd
ordering a
too.
mystery box containing prohibited items like brass knuckles and a taser gun.
Brass knuckles.
Yeah, go on, Hassan. Look at Hassan. This is the first time I've seen Hassan shocked on his own stream. This is brilliant. Now type in wife. Now type in Karim Adeyemi wife criminal record as well.
That guy.
Brass knuckles is
Dumb.
crazy.
That
Brass
is
knuckles.
dumb, man. You're a football. What are you doing, bro? I give up.
No, I hear it, man.
Oh, she was fined as well.
No,
She's involved.
No, there's
Illegal possession of brass knuckles.
No,
Yeah,
there's
for free, fam, for sure.
type in Karim Adeyemi wife scam.
Scam.
Oh, she's a 419er. Oh. So that's like they funded the-
Marriage and
I
romance
get it.
fraud.
Oh my god.
Doesn't get any better, does it, guys? Goodness me.
Oh, wow. Nice. She scammed an old woman for money.
Oh, damn.
She said, yeah, your windows need changing. Do you know what I mean? It's booking an appointment, transfer over your details. Oh,
How can I
man.
recover from this? How can I recover? Bring it back. Bring the show back.
You know
again.
what? But just because of that, maybe I do want the guy now. I need someone with a bit of oomph. And no, I do.
Yeah.
I need someone that's got a bit of oomph about them. It's like I heard that last week I saw, or maybe it was this week, I saw a list that said that Liverpool, after the Isak injury, Liverpool are looking at signing someone on loan. And the players I saw there, I said, there's only one player I want. And at this point, I just want vibes. It was Memphis. I just want vibes. I just
What
want
about Ivan
problems
Toney?
now.
Ivan Toney, no?
Yeah, yes, him as well. You heard what he was doing.
Yeah,
on
he
Boxing
did. Yeah,
on
he
Christmas Eve.
punched
On
someone.
Christmas Eve, he's punching up people.
Wow.
I can deal with someone having a fist fight though, but when you've got illegal weapons in your house, he's on stuff, bro. Who is he running from? Who's Adeyemi running from?
But the thing is, he's not running from it. He's just on it. He's
Yeah,
not
he's on
running
it,
from
for real,
anyone.
for real. He's not-
Mentally,
That's why I want him on
Yeah,
the pitch.
yeah, for
I
real,
need
for real.
players
You're right.
like that.
You're right. He's not
He's not
running. He's
running.
saying, I'm about.
He's saying, I'm about brass knuckles. It's a face to
It's
face
hand-to-hand
encounter.
combat. It's hand-to-hand
It's hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah. It's about that. Like,
Real bad man.
He's saying I want like close quarters. I don't want to catch man lacking.
I want to feel. I want to feel. Yeah, the brass against your jaw. Yeah. I can't believe it. We are a mess.
Look, are you proud of yourself?
No, don't try and take it off me. You tried to think I was trying to do a smart thing with Adeyemi, and I was like, oh, you didn't know, bro.
Oh,
yeah, fair.
We might need someone like that in the team, man. We might need someone that's just gonna ruffle a few feathers. You know, like I don't care about. Do you know what I mean?
There's ruffling feathers and there's breaking jaws, though, Jerry. I don't know, man. like, what if Ekitike shouts too loud at Adeyemi, bro? Does he have to watch himself walk into training and all that? Like,
but maybe it's a German thing because Mane was doing that as well when he was in England.
Mane
he
did that to Sane once. He's stashing weapons, bro. All right, I'm gonna switch the question. If you guys found out I got arrested because I got caught with tasers and brass, you lot would be like, I don't know if I can work with Carol in the near future. Like,
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be honest. I'd give you a message and be like, I want the exclusive interview. I need to.
Yeah, brother, I'd work with you the day after.
I'm booking a studio immediately.
Only way I wouldn't work for you is for way different crimes. Possession of brass knuckles doesn't irritate me at all.
No, but you'd all be thinking, "Wow, what's Cal doing with brass knucks and?"
What's he running here? Yeah,
he's a
He's really on it. No, but first thing I'd be like, he's really on it. You know, he's about it. That's why. You know what? I know who. If there's something going down, I know who I need.
Callum, I swear,
you know,
if you
I know I can rely on
possession. I swear, I'd stream with you the day after. Wallah, wallah, I'd stream with you the day after. I don't care. That's nothing. That's like I wouldn't stream with you. Like I wouldn't stream with you is way different things. Yeah.
No, I hear that. But you'd be asking questions though. You'd be like, "Bro, this guy who says he's a Christian, got a wife and 3 young kids. What's he doing with tasers in the house?"
Wow, Jenny, Dad of the Year with brass knuckles is crazy. Who you trying to beat up, brother?
You know what I mean? No, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just. That's probably what I would ask you. Like, who you trying to beat up? I would still work with you though, 100%.
Can I just on the Guehi thing? Can I read something out to you guys? Which I'm not even trying to dump on Guehi, but this is what I want to really push to the forefront because I think everyone's coming in, and especially with Konate, everyone's getting on Konate saying Guehi's going to take his spot because he can't play with the ball at his feet, this, that, and the other. If I'm not mistaken, we're one of the teams in the league that faces more long balls and aerial duels than most other teams, right? Because of the nature of how we play, how teams try to get at us. This season, Guehi has only contested 68 aerial duels. Contested. Konate has contested 95. Virgil has contested 124. Out of the amount that Guehi has contested, he's won 47 out of 68, 69% aerial success rate. Konate has won 68 out of 95, 71%. Virgil's won 97 out of 124, 78%. Given how we play, given the fact that Crystal Palace play against the lowest block in the league, if I'm not mistaken, and he plays in the back 3, so he's not even going up against strikers a lot of the time. He's going up against wide forwards or wingers. Are we sleeping on the fact that Guehi might not have the success at Liverpool that people think he will?
No, I think you're right. I think the only thing he helps with is build up. If you've got
build
more
up,
players, that just
definitely helps with that.
If we've just got more players to Fozi, I think to your point before, when you're saying if you just get better players, and if you've got players that can just keep the ball better, then the whole passing thing just looks a bit better because all right, you know he's going to keep it and not give it away. But long balls will still struggle massively. Like Konate wins a lot of aerial duels.
Yeah, he does,
a lot of aerial duels.
Not just that though, Jerry. When Guehi's got the ball, he could look to the right and see Lacroix. He could look to the left and see Tariq Mitchell. And guess who else he's got in midfield? And Adam Wharton. When Konate's got the ball, he looks to the right. Frimpong ain't there. Bradley ain't there.
Someone starts running away.
So he's only he's got Allison behind him or Virgil next to him. At a push, sometimes a midfielder like Jones might come towards him and go, I love it from here.
Do you guys know that Liverpool averaged the most ball possession in the whole league?
Yeah. And most of the passes between Virgil and Konate.
Just passing them back.
Like that's the thing. Like he's actually like we actually average the highest ball possession.
This is why Scott's upset with what's going on right now. He doesn't think this is an issue. He thinks this is unlucky or a couple of bad moments from players because he's got what he wants. I'm not even taking the mick, guys. He's got what he wants. Possession-based football with magical moments. That's what that's his thing. possession football with magical moments.
Brother.
Upset with the season.
That guy's mad, man.
But that's what he wants. Ultimately, he wants to keep it, isolate the players, and then you guys beat your man, do your thing.
Yeah.
That's why he spoke. That's why he was happy with the Frimpong one. To be fair, I was happy with it as well. But he just stood him up and went, "I'm going to go past you," and then reverse it. That's it.
This is a
That's
manager
the
who said
system.
the way you break down a low block is from a set piece
piece.
to a moment of magic. These aren't my words. These are the manager's words.
I know. I heard it, Cal. I heard it, mate.
The way you break down. Look, Sam's back to smoking. That's how dark it is.
No, I'm
That's
not
what
back to
Slot.
smoking.
That's what Slot's been doing. That's what Slot's been doing in the festive period. Been in Dam just smoking, smoking his life away.
Yeah, I've got the ICOS still. I'm not back to smoking.
Good.
Thing is, like with this thing, I I wish Mo just never did that interview. I wish Mo never did that
It makes
interview.
a difference.
Now you get it, Hussam. Now you get it. If he had just shut up, we might not be in this situation anymore.
Bald bastard would have gone already.
He wouldn't have got sacked.
You don't think the longer it went on, the more people were like, "Hey, what's
We'll
going
be
on?"
talking about him still,
Without him
innit?
saying
We'll be
anything.
talking about him. Yeah, because now we're not talking about Slot that much anymore. We've been talking about Mo, what he said in it. So if we continue with the pressure on Slot, maybe on the verge, innit? So yeah,
Life.
Yeah, no man, damn you.
I like how I do these Liverpool streams, like to speak to fellow Liverpool fans, and I get even more angry at my football club.
Hang on,
I get even more angry at my own football club. Like every time I speak on Liverpool, like it's crazy.
I want to ask a question, guys. Yeah, if in an ideal world, how many players would you sign this January to transfer window to?
3, ideal.
3.
Three,
What positions though? What positions? Like
Centre
Winger,
back, midfielder,
centre
winger.
back, midfielder.
okay, I thought I was the only one thinking like that.
No, we need those players. I'd say ideal world. I'd sign Barcola, Guehi, and Adam Morton. That's ideal world.
Do you guys all agree with the Barcola thing, Cal and Jerry? Do you agree with that?
I love Barcola.
More than Semenyo.
At this point, I just don't even know. It actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Cherry, what the fuck, bro?
I said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Bradley Barcola, come on, man.
Because this is what's going to happen. No, because this is what's going to happen. Bradley Barcola comes in. He does the dribbling thing, all that, but he doesn't score his goals. And then we'll be sitting here complaining the way we did about Diaz and this one. About they do all of this, but they haven't got GA, right? And then, or we'll bring in a Semenyo, and it'll be the other way around. You score a couple goals, but we'll come up against a low block, and we'll be like, you can't get past anyone. He's just shooting into no man's land. He's just trying to cut in and shoot. And it'll be the same thing. It will be the same thing. It's the manager. The manager's the problem. The manager's the problem.
In an ideal world, I know the manager's the problem. I'm saying, like, what players would you want in the positions, isn't it? But
yeah, but I need to know what we're doing first, innit? It's like I need to know what's the landscape.
Yeah. Okay.
Jerry, we ain't getting
If we're going swimming, I need to know. All right, cool. I need to pack swimming trunks. You can't ask me what swimming trunks do I want if I'm going to play football. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
No, with AstroTurfs at the pool. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Exactly. AstroTurfs and long socks. And shin pads. And shin pads and a bib. I'm like, yeah, let's dive. Huh? No. That's my mistake. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who are you going to get? Unless the person comes in and hits the ground running and you're like, oh my God, it's like a legendary January to the end of the season. A decent performance doesn't help Liverpool at this point. Doesn't help. You need to bring in someone that's going to hit the ground running. So if you bring in Semenyo, cool. He needs to get 15 goals in all comps. Can't be 2, 3. There's a failure.
The thing is with the winger, like Barcola is obviously brilliant, but I also look at someone like Antonio Nusa, who would be good. Kevin Shard at Brentford, I think would be good. I don't think we can't get. We're just not going to get a world class winger. That's we need to change that. I think Rodrigo for me would be sensational business as well. I just don't think we're going to get a world class winger. I can live with that. I just need a winger who's able to beat a player on a regular basis.
Pace, you mean like pace and power.
But you see on that note, I'd rather just go and get like a Kevin from Fulham. Just entertain us now. Just get someone that can just beat his man for days and just stand on the ball. And Alan Saint-Maximin, why not get him? Honestly, because that's no. Because why we're saying Kevin Schade? Why not Alan Saint-Maximin? Why not?
Yeah, Jerry's in a dark place. I've been where you are.
Yeah.
Why not?
30 years,
Why
mate,
not?
30 years, imagine that.
Why not? Why not?
Adingra, maybe I don't know. Adingra's there. Mitoma, we can get him. He can beat a man. Like, if that's what we're looking for, we just need a winger to beat a man, and we can get anyone in there. I'm not fussed. There's loads of wingers that can beat a man. Heck, Slot said he wanted Jacob Murphy. He said we're missing that profile. We can get him. He can beat a man. He can tap it past him and cross it in. Why not?
Yeah, times are tough.
Nice. Times are tough at Liverpool. Someone's outside here, run it back. I never forget.
Maximum.
And I'll just say this before I do the super chats and ends. Guys, I hope that we do make signings in January. I believe that we'll make signings in January. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. By the way, 900 people in the building still. I appreciate you all. Let's get to 300 likes, 400 likes. Let's go. So close the live chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You get me? This is the last Avengers stream of 2025. Headed into the new year. And, hopefully it's a much better new year.
God willing.
You know the Osama As-Saidi thing? I remember when we were linked to them.
Gassed.
I watched the comp from the Dutch league. I was so happy because Liverpool had, by the way, many people need to deep something. Liverpool whole Premier League era until Mane and Mo, actually we had shit wingers the whole era. Like legit. Like you're talking about, my lifetime at least. Like, don't come tell me 90s. I didn't watch the 90s. I'm saying like 2000 onwards. Okay. 2000 because I know kind of like McManaman. About the modern era.
I was going to say McManaman.
Yeah, I know, but I know the type of person you are. You're the type of nerd. You get me in the back of the class who always has to say some slick shit. I didn't watch McManaman. I was 1 year old. He got me when he left.
I think so. We had wingers who had good seasons. So Riera had a good season. Kuhl had a good season, but they were never.
Nah, bro. Nah.
No, Kuhl did have a good season. I think it was
Liverpool.
Yeah,
it was never fit, bro.
No, 05-06. I think Kuhl had a good season.
We never had the top winger.
You let me down, bro.
I never said we had a top winger. I just said he had one good season.
What was the good season, Cal? What was a good season?
I think either it was 05-06 or 06-07. He had a good season.
08-09 was good. With Riera and Ben Hayoum on the wing.
Yeah, Riera was good. Ben Hayoum, I'd say, is more of a hybrid winger /10. Ben Hayoum was sick though.
They complemented each other very well, though, isn't it? They complemented each other.
Maxi Rodriguez had one good season. Shout out to
Maxi Rodriguez.
Maxi Rodriguez runs down the way for me.
Kuhl did have one good season at Liverpool. He had one good season.
Maxi Rodriguez scored the hat-trick away at Fulham. Beautiful hat-trick.
Yeah, that hat-trick was cold.
And then he scored the hat-trick against Birmingham City as well. That was Dalglish second half of the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Sorry?
The days when we were shit.
Maxi Rodriguez.
You guys remember when we
Lewis, shout out to the chat again. Lewis Garcia as well. Lewis Garcia was decent.
Yes.
But he was like a Benayoun, innit? He was another 10 that was like a hybrid.
I met Luis Garcia in Dubai. Took a picture with him. He signed my shirt.
Love Luis
Garcia. Luis Garcia signed shirt right here. Big up Luis Garcia, man. He signed my shirt. I don't know where the fuck my picture is with him.
Bellamy had a decent like 6 months.
I'll be honest with you. I think Bellamy's second stint when he was older was better.
Yeah, the second stint. I'll talk about the second stint.
Yeah, that's when he was smacking up people with golf clubs in his first stint. Like, what were we doing?
Risa, innit? Goodness.
John Risa.
It's cool because Jerry was Adeyemi in it. Let's run it back, innit? Jerry was Adeyemi. Let's run it back.
Listen, you knew who you could count on in that team. You knew if something went down, you knew who you count on. Right now in this team, if we went up against anyone, I'm looking in. It's maybe Ekitike. Everyone else is. Do you know what I mean? Turning away.
You know, on a
McAllister might pretend.
Nice guys and shit.
I'll be real. We played. I want to say it was either West Ham or Bolton, and Rio Coca was mouthing off to Bellamy, and Bellamy was just laughing, saying, "I'm gonna catch you out in a tunnel." And Rio Coca didn't really look like he wanted it.
Yeah, he knew.
Bellamy's a madman.
Bellamy was a crazy bastard still.
Not a
Sometimes you just need someone to intimidate the opposition.
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
someone there that are like,
Cool,
oh,
mate.
this guy's
Cool.
actually about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Oh my God, Lewis Steele said it, but you know, Hussam from Jordan said it, but you don't believe him. Is it the accent? You fraud. I've been telling you
What?
this for the last week. I've been giving you exclusive, you bastards. But it's because it's Lewis Steele said it. Same exact names I said.
Out of all of those, I'm only taking Guehi or Lacroix. And plus, we're not getting Lacroix for easy money either.
I'd take Nathan Collins.
Would you?
I would.
I would.
You would?
He's
as
a
well,
Brentford player.
Yeah, because that's a player I think he's solid, but he doesn't have to play all the time. He just knows his role. You don't have the problem with just like, you know, he's there. He's fourth choice. He knows what he is.
Anyway, let me just grab these four before we wrap up. Big up to Sean, says, I agree it's a failure, but it's amazing that fans told us Arsenal fans finishing second 3 years is not a failure because look at Chelsea and United. Who said that, Sean? I've been saying it's a failure. Like, I've been saying that. I just believe that Arsenal will win the league this season. Do I think Arteta's failed over the last 3 years? Yes. The only one where I don't think he failed was the first time he challenged. Because Arsenal playing some sexy football, Saliba gets injured, and I think that...
And they weren't expected to challenge either.
Yeah, no one expected to challenge. That season, I think, is a relatively successful season. The two after, I think you should have won the league. So I do agree that the two after are failures. But I've never said that, Sean, to Arsenal fans, though. My guy, Tyler Jones. Thank you, Tyler. He says 2026 will be even better. Inshallah, 2026 will be better for all of us personally.
New manager.
And for Liverpool Football Club as well. Imagine reverse scenario of the quadruple charge season happens, which is Mo comes back from AFCON as the winner, and then we win the Champions League. And then I wake up and I remember Arne Slot is my manager. And then I'm like, that's probably not going to happen.
And fries in the
probably
bag.
not going to happen still.
Them fries in
Not
the bag, bro.
What the fuck? Brass knuckles and tasers? Come on. You know what types of weapons us Americans have?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
Let I tell you something, you fucking American, get the fuck out my club and go back to fucking America.
You know the only one. You know, I'll be honest with you, Ed. The only one that can relate to you is probably me, because I've seen people with machine guns, and I've seen people, you know, at weddings and stuff. I've seen people with machine guns. I've seen shotguns.
At wedding? Hold on, whoa.
At a wedding?
What kind of weddings are those, man?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Oh
no! The arrow thing. Oh, okay. It's some of the arrow thing. That's a tradition, man. Yeah.
You guys, I'll be honest with you guys. You guys wouldn't survive a Jordanian wedding. I'll be honest.
Not based on that, I wouldn't want to be there. Bro.
You wouldn't like. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be sorry with you guys. I'm not inviting any of you to my wedding. I'm just not. I'm just like, you guys wouldn't be like, what?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, but what about the shrapnel?
As soon as we park, you get me, and we go down. People.
Sam, I'm not gonna. As soon as you invite me, I'll be like, "Oh, bro, something's come up that week for me." You know.
My uncle taught me how to use a Glock when I was like 10 years ago. When I was even like 18, 19.
Have you got a Glock?
Thank you to Ed for the super chat.
Sam, I didn't hear me, you know.
No, I don't have brass knuckles.
Sam, yeah. You didn't say you ain't got tasers, though. You didn't say you ain't got tasers.
Bruv, after hearing you guys go on for... Oh, I remember the taser joke now. You cheeky fraud. After hearing you guys go on for 2 hours, it now dawns on me for the first time. What the hell am I looking forward to this season?
Well, you had
the same Fozi moment that he had a month ago when Jerry live on stream convinced him to be slot out on stream.
Jerry already knew I was already a long time ago.
To be the shining light with me. Like 30 minutes later, he's like,
I was lying to myself for a while, man. Jerry just made me see the light. That's it. I was lying to myself. That's all. That's all. He just nudged me there. You know what I mean, that's what it was. Oh man. Can't believe I kept it for so long.
I
just had to guide him. I just had to guide him. I just had to guide him in the right direction.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Just told
Big
the
up
truth,
Tyler
man.
again, who just tags Sean. Big up to you, Tyler, man. Sean Cheesecake. Oh, I definitely know Sean is having a lot of fun in 2026. Eh, Sean? You fraud, you know. Let's not say anything publicly. Hey, you're on that cougar energy. Let's go, Sean. Big up, man. Appreciate you, Sean.
Whoa.
Let's go, Sean. Let's go. I will see you later. You get me. Give me some tips on getting a cougar. You get me. Big up to you. He's on some sugar mama shit. Let's go. You know, that's my next target. Next 6 months, I don't find a wife. It's time to get a sugar mama. I think that's the real thing in life. Let's go. Find like a really
I hear it.
great woman
I hear it.
who's 45.
Good arrangement.
Yep, great arrangement, 100%. Send her a bicep pic every day. Are we being racist to Americans? No, I said I'm the only one that can relate to you, you fraud. Brother, these guys don't have guns in the UK, you know? Like, it's different.
We have rusty ones.
Yeah. I'll never forget one time on MHF, I'm like, let me go check if this is gunshots or fireworks on the stream. And I went to just go check, and people are, oh, what? Brother, I'm just going to check.
What,
you know,
does it just happen normal? Like you just walk into the shop and someone just decides to go?
No. It's not that bad. Come on. No. It's very safe over here. It's probably just
no. Of course, but I'm saying, do people jump? Do people go, oh my god, it's a gun, or do they just go, yeah, just shoot?
If someone pulled it up in a fucking grocery store, of course people will jump. 100%.
No. Of course, it's an enclosed area. But if they're just doing it, just parking up, and they said, oh yeah,
they'd go over to the gun and go, oh, put that down. What are you doing?
You know, if I ever
start playing with him.
Come on now.
I got it now.
Do like a
is it safety on? Is it not? Is it on? Is it not?
Is it off?
If I ever do a second channel like Don Hussam Extra or something, I'll take you guys to the shooting range. Show you guys the shooting range and stuff. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Jerry
Is it a
thinks
range,
Jordan
or is it just?
yeah.
Is it actually a range, or is it just
Twitch character? And they do it in weddings, or they shoot stray dogs, or hunting.
What? No, and it's not GTA. And it's not GTA apparently.
Wait. Stray dogs over here bite like children and stuff. Like it's dangerous. Like you have to.
They're wild. They're wild. That's what it means. They're wild.
Wild dogs.
They're wild. Nobody owns dogs, innit? Unless it's a security dog or something like that.
It's not puppy, bro. Like they attack people. Like they attack people in like.
They're like you know, in Arab countries, you know, Muslim countries, dogs are like foxes over there. They're just wild.
Yeah,
just,
like over here,
nobody owns them.
Yeah, but no one kills foxes in the U. No one just.
They used to.
Yeah, but foxes don't attack humans. They attack humans over here.
No, they
were fox hunting. They stopped that a while ago.
Yeah, they did stop.
Like when I was back in my work days, sometimes when I switched on my car, like in the morning to go drive to work, bro, there would be like packs of 14 dogs walking.
They're like gangs, you know. They're like gangs, man.
Oh, and
bro, like this group of dog can kill a child.
Yeah.
No, I hear that. But would they actually just see a child and just think we're gonna attack that child?
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
100%.
They're very aggressive.
But why? Is it like it can't be food, right? It's not like they want to take the child. It's just because they want it. So there must be their kids must have food or something.
They're more aggressive towards humans, like the dogs here. They're more
I
aggressive.
remember being in Turkey and being around stray dogs and stuff, but they didn't really come up. They'd
No,
bark.
but Turkey is different. Same with cats as well. The cats in Turkey are very friendly.
Yeah. Our cats in Jordan, are they aggressive as well?
No, the cats in Jordan are nice. I feed all the stray cats in my area.
Over there, yeah. It's the other way around.
Whenever we have leftovers and stuff, I go feed all the stray cats in the area. The stray cats are cool, but it's just the dogs actually are a danger to humans over here. Like they've attacked people.
Mad.
So people will just walk out of the house on the day and be like, "Today's the day we're just gonna pack up a couple dogs."
No, that's not as good. If you kill a dog, it's okay. You're not gonna get like charged by the government.
I can't believe I can't get
but how about if I had a dog and someone killed my dog?
No, not pet dogs. No, pet dogs are fine.
Not pet dogs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pet dogs, like when people are walking around with a dog on a leash and stuff, no one like does anything to them.
Nah,
but just the stray dogs, you can tell. You'll be able to tell the stray dogs.
Yeah, the stray dogs are they're like from the canine family, and they've got like 14, 15, and they reproduce like crazy. Like they reproduce like 15, 16 at a time, and they're mad. Like so, you got 14, 15 dogs just running around in one pack, bro, and they attack humans. So
yeah, okay. I get what you're saying.
So that's it basically. And they're rabid and they have a lot of diseases.
I got a shoot.
Big up.
big up,
Callum.
Callum.
We're ending. I'm clicking end stream. Appreciate you, Tyler. Thumbs in the chat for Tyler. Thank you so much, Tyler, for the super chats. You're the ones that asking about the gunshots, not me. Anyway, thumbs in the chat for Tyler for dropping in the 80 piece. Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate you, brother. You get me. Supported us so much on today's stream. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be back for Zambia, Morocco, and the Zimbabwe hate watch, which is gonna be generational in about 3 hours, in about 2 hours. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Go subscribe to the Jerry James show. It's in the description. Go subscribe to Fozi TV. It's in the description. Go subscribe to the Sanderson show. It's in the description. And go subscribe to Kopish. It's in the description. Love to every single one of you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for making this an elite stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. I think this was a very fun stream, despite we became depressed towards the end. Tyler, thank you so much for the super chats and the support. As to everyone who sent in a super chat and supported us, you guys are legends. Generational hate watch later. Come on, Bafana. Zimbabwe getting dunked on by my second country, South Africa. You get me? Big up my English teacher. Big up my South African neighbor. Big up South African woman. Big up to every South African in the planet. You get me? We're dunking on Zimbabwe and sending them packing home in 2 hours. Come on, South Africa, and hold that Zimbabwe. You get me? So love you all, and that's my thoughts on the thing. And we're gonna send you guys to Judge Mo. Spam Forza Juve in his chat just to piss him off too. Let's go. Peace out.